Hello everyone and welcome back to this glorious channel. So I know that literally no one wants to see another chit chat get ready with me, but that's what we're doing. Cause I have to get ready for some parent teacher something at my kids' school. So when I mean this is a real get ready with me, this is real. We are doing homework right now. So the kids will be in and out, and this is just like, what's up, you guys? I haven't seen you in a couple days. Let's talk about it. And I'm going to also get ready because I need to get ready. So we're killing two birds with one stone. It's not going to be anything crazy because I'm just literally, like I said, I'm just going to the kids' school. It's curriculum night. So that's what we're going to be doing. Nothing fancy. It's not going to be something big and cool. I know you guys are wanting a really cool fall makeup tutorial, and they are coming. And I just can't do stuff like that when I have to go to like a conference at the school because my kids' school is very demanding and they want me there all the freaking time, which is fine, but it's a little stressful because I'm still trying to get homework done, and then we have to leave and we have to come back and finish homework, and it's a lot. But this is what we're gonna do today. So please subscribe, because 25% of y'all that watch me are not subscribed. And I mean, whatever, but you should be, because we have a lot of fun around here. And most of the time, I don't just do get ready with me videos. I've been doing a lot lately because that's what I have time to do. So we're going to be just hanging out. I'm going to put on a little bit of makeup to go so I don't look like a zombie at school in front of my kids' teachers. And I'd like for them to think that I'm put together. That's just not the case a lot of the time. I'm not always put together, but it's fine. So I'm going to put on a little eye cream. This is from Contact Skin. This is just called Vitamin C All Day Eye Cream. And I really like this. And I'm putting it on with my Real Techniques Under Eye Reviver. It looks like this. It just works really well and it feels real nice. So anyway, you guys, I've had a lot of people write me and asked me to talk about the new Jaclyn Hill, like speaking her piece, telling her truth, or whatever. And honestly, I just have no desire to. I watched it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about this, and it's gonna be great, and it's gonna be something. And honestly, I was a little disappointed because she's just kind of like, I'm not going to sit here and defend myself, and I'm not going to sit here and talk about how great all my stuff is. That's literally what she did the entire time. It was just like, oh yeah, everything I do is amazing, and you've had issues, but I mean, it's like not a big deal, because I've reached out to all these people that are having all these problems, and then they don't want my help, and I'm like, okay. I just didn't feel like she was being genuine. And even if she was, she just wasn't saying enough for it to really matter. It was very calculated, I thought. Which is fine, like it's your business, and if you need to be really calculated with everything you say, that's totally fine. But I didn't feel like it was like really like raw or really honest or anything like that. I just felt like she was doing the same thing she always does, defending her status, with Morphe and whatever company she's working with, and saying that all the leaked emails, first, she was just like, I cannot find these emails online. Basically like, oh, I can't find these supposed emails anywhere. Okay, cool. Me neither. I didn't really look for them, but I'm sure I can't find them online. But then, hold on. But then, after she's all like, oh, I can't find these supposed emails, then she pulls them up on her phone. So I'm like, okay. You can't find them. Meaning that they don't exist. Basically, you're saying that these are not, like, these emails don't exist, they're not real. But then you pull them up on your phone, confirming that there were a bunch of emails, and that you and the company of Makeup Geek were doing all this stuff and talking. So, I mean, did they not exist, or are they real? Because you're pulling up on your phone after you said, this is not a real thing. I can't find any of this. Where's your receipts? Okay, cool. That's fine. Then she says that she's going to take a step back from Morphe. Great. You need to. That's all you've talked about for the last 2 years. Morphe. That's awesome. If you love that product, cool. Stand behind it. But the only time you come to your YouTube channel, as I've said previously, is when you're trying to sell your subscribers some Morphe stuff. Make your money, whatever. But then saying that she's really going to have to take a step back from Morphe and she's really going to take a break. Yes, you need to do that. Do I think she's going to? No. I don't. I think she may not push it down our throats as much and be like, go buy this. It's amazing. It's the best thing in the world. But she's going to continue to use nothing but Morphe brushes and nothing but Morphe stuff in all of her videos. So whether she's not telling you, hey, go buy this, she's still going to be using all their stuff in every video. So, I mean, she'll still be indirectly shoving all that shit down our throats, and that's just her, and that's fine. My thing is just, like, don't lie. Like, if you're saying you need to take a step back from Morphe and you need to chill out, then do those things. Like, cool. But don't lie. I know it's a lie. And the rest of the stuff was basically just like, let me tell you my side, which I'm all for, her stating her truth. Great. State your truth, boo. Let me know your side of the story. But her side of the story was just like, everybody lies on me and drama channels are bullshit, and which is fine that you think that, because they all have a lot to say about you. We ain't a drama channel over here. We are just gossiping about what the shit happens. Ooh, it's so hot in here. I'm like shaking. But it's fine. We're going to move on from this. And I really thought there'd be a lot more for me to talk about when she came out with that video. I really did. I thought she was going to be like diving into some shit and really like spilling tea and telling on herself. She also talked about I'm going to talk about how much money I make. Well, she did do that. She posted a video saying she was even going to talk about how much money she makes. So I was like, that's interesting. I would be interested to know how much money Jaclyn Hill's making. She didn't do that. All she said was, I don't know how much money I'm making. That's a lie. I 100% think that's a fucking lie. I think she knows exactly how much money she's making. Otherwise, she wouldn't keep doing it. Like, if you're a business person, you know how much money you're making. Like, I don't think she knows down to, like, the dollars and cents, but you have to know a profit margin. Like, if you're not making any profit, why are you spending 15 years developing one brush? Or whatever she says. It's taken me 10 years to make this one eyeshadow color because I wanted it to be perfect. What she says, that, you know, it takes her all this time and all these years to perfect these formulas and stuff, but then she goes on to say that, oh, well, when you're a collaborator, you're not really involved in all that. You just pick stuff. You're just like, I want this, I want this, I want this. So I'm confused as to why it would take her, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, that's all she says, years and years and years to come out with this product. If all you're doing is going, nope, yep, nope, yep, I want this color, I don't want this color, that's it. Oh, I like this formula, I don't like this one. Unless it's, coming into, I don't like any of this shit and start over, which she could be doing, I don't know. But to me, she just seems like she's contradicting herself through most of it, where she's just like, oh, well, it took me years and years to make this product. And then she's like, yeah, well, when you collaborate, you don't really have, like, you're not in there doing a whole bunch of stuff, you're just, like, picking colors. So if you're just picking colors, and that's literally what you're saying to me, I just don't understand. I don't understand why it's taken you years and years and years to develop things when all you're doing is you're not developing anything. You're just pointing and saying, this one, not that one. Like, that's it. So I don't know. I just thought that was a fucking lie. And I do believe that she knows that she fucked up by only talking about Morphe all the time. Morphe. But I don't think she's going to stop doing it. And I don't think she, cares that much. Like, I don't think she's like, oh, God, my subscribers are sick of me. She's just like, oh, God, you're going to stop buying my shit, so I need to pick a new brand to collaborate with so you can buy that. Which, cool, make your money. I'm not going to be mad at anybody for making fucking money. Make your money. And I fully expect every single one of y'all, if I come out with a cool collaboration, you go support me and you go buy my stuff. Let me make my money. And she can. Make your money in peace. But she also is kind of forgetting where she came from. Like, I used to really like Jaclyn Hill's videos, and I used to watch them all the time because they were interesting and it was always different. And she was doing some cool stuff. And now I really don't watch them anymore because she doesn't do cool stuff anymore. She'll be like, oh, I'm going to do a really fun look. And we're all like, yay, cool, let's watch it. And she's like, I'm going to show you how to use my product for the 12th time. I'm going to do a look with the same eyeshadow palette I've been pushing to you. Even though we know for a fucking fact that's not the only product that she's using. Because we're not dumb. I'm like, you have so much makeup at your disposal at all times. And all you're using is this one palette. A fucking lie. You are not just using that one palette over and over and over again. You have tons of other stuff. You have better, no shade, you have better quality stuff that other companies made. Like, Morphe's not a bad company, but, like, you're not going to use your $200 Natasha Denona palette ever. You're just not using those? Doubt it. Doubtful. I 100% think she's using all this other makeup, too, but she's only ever filming videos with her stuff. Cool. Make your money, as I've said before. Make your money, boo-boo. But don't lie about it. Like, that's the only thing that's really bothering me with all the things is she's lying. Like, don't lie. Like, if I'm up here and I'm like, I made this eyeshadow palette, and my next 10 videos are going to be about this eyeshadow palette because I love it and it's mine, and that's what I'm doing right now, then that's a whole different story. Then, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, I'm just filming a fun get ready with me, and I'm just filming this really cool, this really fun look when it's really just like, hey, I'm just reminding you that you need to go buy my eyeshadow. Like, that's the whole thing. I'm going to use brushes that I made and eyeshadows that I picked for this product, and that's it. Or my favorites, and it's all just her own stuff. Like, my favorite is this that I made, and this that I made, and this with this company that I'm basically, like, I feel like she owns Morphe, or she owns a part of it. I really do. Like, genuinely believe that. But whatever, you know, make your money, talk about your shit, be honest. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the Jaclyn stuff. Like, I don't know. It just kind of bothers me because I feel like she thinks, or she treats all of her subscribers like we're all dumb as shit. Like, we don't realize what she's doing. But whatever, that's fine. So moving on, I haven't heard shit out of Manny or Jaclyn or Gabriel recently. I've been seeing Nikki, like we're friends, Nikita Dragon posting tons of stuff. Like, she be out here just posting. Cool. But, like, I don't know. I kind of expected something more from her. Like, Peter Mine said something about her just being, like, he's mad. He was like, she is a classless person, and she is showing that she has no class because she got in trouble for posting pictures with her middle fingers up and then went right behind it and posted a bunch of pictures with her middle fingers up. And I'm just like, well, let her live her life, man. That's what she wants to do, fine. The internet's not really paying any attention to her anymore. Like, really, they're not. But I will say that after all this has happened, we are real quick right now, especially in the beauty community, to just, like, cancel people. Canceled, you're canceled. I'm glad people are really starting to get called out for their very, very toxic behavior. But I think a lot of it is starting to get blown up to the point that all these beauty influencers are being dumb and just like, oh, my truth. Let me just out myself so nobody does it for me. I'm just like, you were not even involved in this, and now you're bringing yourself into it. And I don't understand why. Why are you doing this? Like, leave well enough alone. Nobody's coming for you. Leave it alone. Don't be dumb. Don't put yourself in the middle of a bunch of drama unless you're just doing it for clout. That's all I got for it. Coming, my truth. I really should title this video, My Truth. I mean, I wouldn't even know what to say in that because I'm pretty upfront and honest about everything. I don't have, like, a specific truth. Like, if you've watched any of my videos, they're the same because I'm the same person in every video because it's just the way I am. I'm not different outside of this. I'm not trying to be shady. I'm not protecting anybody. I'm just out here trying to live. I'm just trying to live my best life and do my best in the fucking world. Like, that's it. I was joking with my husband. I was like, I need to do one of these My Truth videos. He was like, oh, what would you say? I was like, I would just have to say, this is a clickbait title because me and my truth is what you guys see all the time. That is my truth. Me being truthful. Me telling you how I feel about stuff. That's all it is. You guys don't, I've put on like 10 products. I haven't talked about it because I got really rambly there for a second. But my foundation was a mixture of my CoverGirl Healthy Elixir and my Estee Lauder Double Wear, which is my favorite combination right now. And then I'm really about mixing products. So I've been using my Conceal to Reveal palette in Porcelain by Undone Beauty, and I'm mixing it with my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer to kind of give it a little more like skin-like appearance, especially for like stuff like this, because I'm just going to my kids' school. Like, I don't need to be beat. It just needs to look decent. So, like, I'm not trying to be like the sexiest woman there. I don't care. I just don't want to look crazy. I don't want to embarrass my children. So that's pretty much it with this drama. Like, it's kind of died off now. The only thing I can say is all these beauty gurus who are inserting themselves into the drama, I think are making a huge mistake. Like, just leave it alone. We don't need your truth. You don't want the internet diving into your personal life and pulling up a bunch of shit you did forever ago that maybe you didn't do. You know, whatever beauty guru, James Charles said he's going to put one out. He's had tons of scandals. I think that the internet has left him alone for the most part this last little while. And I really think he needs to shut the hell up. Shut up. And don't bring yourself into drama unnecessarily. Don't do that. Like, nobody is trying to drag you into it. Don't get dragged into it. Leave well enough alone. Don't insert yourself. I understand you guys are all trying to get views right now, and that's what's trending is to, you know, share your own truth and telling your own story. Cool. Whatever. I just think it's going to, just mark my words, it's going to come back to bite some of these people in the ass. I guarantee it. I know for a fact that's exactly what's going to happen. Is they're all going to be out here just like, oh my God, so I just want to talk about my truth. And they're going to lie or say something dumb. And then they're going to be the next person being canceled. Like, I just guarantee it. That's why I'm not here being like, my truth. I can out myself on some stuff if I just wanted to. Like, I'm not always the nicest person in the world. I'm a little bit mean just in my personal life because I don't have time for stupid shit. I don't have time for drama. Like, in my real life, if you're trying to bring drama to me, I will tell you about yourself and sit the hell down and leave me alone. Hey, Pig. Almost done?
Yeah, I got one more.
Good job.
And I'm trying to do it back.
Good.
Like, I've been in there like 20, 30 seconds.
That is crazy.
Because I'm still doing
Baby.
my work.
Yeah, your time doing that stuff, baby.
I have time?
Yeah, it's timing you, which means you gotta do it quick. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't have like big giant scandals. And if I have done some scandalous shit, let me know. You know, pull up my scandals. Just kidding. Nobody gives a shit about me. Like, I'm not out here making 1,000 deals and stuff. Oh, speaking of, I do actually have, it's not really a brand deal per se. It's not a sponsorship, but I am partnering with a brand here soon. I'm not getting paid for this. It's just a company that I really believe in, and they are going to give me a code for this product, and I think you guys are going to love it. And I am going to make a commission off of that code. You know I'm super upfront with you guys. If I'm making commission off something, I'll tell you. But the commission, I don't care about as much as the product itself is really awesome. And it's not makeup. It's mental health related. I'll tell you guys that. And I just think this company is amazing. And I think what they're doing is so great. And I just want to share it with you guys because I know I haven't talked just a ton about mental illness lately because my videos keep getting flagged for that. They're getting flagged, demonetized every single time that I make one. And I don't want to put my entire channel at risk because then I can't help anybody. Like, if my whole channel gets taken down, how can I help you? Like, when I talk about mental health stuff. Now, as you guys know, I do have issues with mental health. I do struggle with anxiety, and sometimes my anxiety gives me bouts of depression. I do not have depression. I thought I did for a while, and I don't. That's not, like, I will not just get randomly depressed. I will get so anxious that it will depress me, and that is what I didn't ever really think that I had depression, I guess, because I've been told, I've been diagnosed. But then, the longer that I talk to doctors and therapists, they're just like, oh, wait a minute. You don't actually just have bouts of depression. You get too anxious. Good job, sweetie.
I only have 2 more.
Good.
But I'm really scared to do it.
You better go do it because we're about to run out of time.
Run out of time for what?
For you to finish your stuff because we have to go back to the school.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's a whole other thing. I'm not about to sit here and talk to you about my mental health. Like, not today. We'll do a whole video about it because I've been doing pretty good lately-ish. Had a couple breakdowns, but I mean, that's pretty normal. That's pretty normal in my life, I should say. It's not normal. That's normal for me. But anyway, this company and I have been talking, and they have some really cool stuff for people like me. And that's kind of how it came about. They're just like, you're really open about talking about this kind of stuff, and we think it's great, and we hope, we wish you all the best, and we want to partner with you to do some stuff. And I was just like, we have been talking about wanting to get some sponsorships up in here, and it's cool that it's not even the first, to be honest with you. I've had a couple of brands reach out to me that just wasn't a good fit. And you guys know I won't lie. Like, I won't lie. Like, I've had brands that won't work with me because I won't lie. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And you guys have heard me go back and forth either way. Be like, oh, I thought I really liked this, and turns out I really don't. Like, I tried it a couple times after I initially liked it, and then I don't like it. Or you've heard me say, hey, I initially didn't like this product, and now I do because I've used it more, or I was using it incorrectly, and I take it back. And I'm very open to tell you stuff like that. Like this blush, for instance. I didn't like it the first time I tried it. I didn't review it or anything because I got an epoxy charm. So it wasn't like a big deal to review. I did not like it when I first got it. But the more I've been using it, like with a lighter hand, it looks really pretty. And I would have had to take that review back. So I do like it now. Oh, by the way, this is the Note blush in the shade Desert Rose. It's very peachy toned. It's just so pigmented, it's so pigmented, but it gives me too much color sometimes, and being so pale, I have to really watch that, and I normally wear more like true peachy instead of orange or pink blush because it's a lot on my face. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm pretty excited to be able to share with you guys these products that I've been working with for a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I developed any of it because I didn't. I've been brought on board to talk about products that already exist. I didn't make these products up, and I think they're good. I really do. And I think you guys know me well enough to know that I wouldn't recommend you something that I didn't think was good. So, not with this one. We'll talk about that more when it comes time. I thought you guys would be pretty happy for me, though, to know that I've been starting to work with some brands. I've been reached out to by a couple of things. Some things are really cool. Some things are just, like, I don't know how cool they're going to be. I told the companies, hey, you got to wait till I get this product, and then I'll try it a couple times, and I'll see if I like it, and then I'll talk about it, and that's fine. And there have been ones that are like, no, like, we want you to start recommending it now. And I'm like, well, I don't even have it. Like, I don't know if I like it. And they're just like, well, we'll pay you X amount of dollars to talk about it. I'm just like, no. No, like I'm not going to put, like, I'm not big enough to be out here lying about products. My audience trusts me, and I'm not going to fucking destroy their trust over, a little bit of money that doesn't matter in the long run. Like, because if my audience doesn't believe me anymore, then what good am I? What am I here for? Like, if you guys don't believe anything I say, why am I here? Like, it made me mad. I'm a little mad, if you can't tell, still about it. Because I don't like the fact that I will say, and I said I wasn't going to talk about how all beauty influencers and the whole scheme of the world, and I still don't want to. How beautiful is this palette? This is another Undone Beauty palette. And I don't know, I dragged them, but I really like these two things. Anyway, what was I saying? The world beauty, marketing, it's not even beauty, it's just marketing in general is like that. I mean, politicians do the exact same thing, like run smear campaigns. I've never been asked to talk negatively about something else or compare it. Like, I have been asked to compare two products, but they're just like, just tell me what you really think, though. Like, I want to know what you think when you compare the two, and sometimes I like their competitors better, and I've had companies that were fine with that, and then companies that were angry. If you want me to compare them, I will, but I'm going to say what I really think. Like, I'll name drop. So, Michael Todd Beauty, when I got it, they were like, oh, you have a Clarisonic. I was like, yep. And they were like, do you want to talk, like, compare the two? And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And I did. And I was like, I don't think they're very different, to be honest. But I like the fact that the Michael Todd Beauty one is cheaper. And it does, like, the same thing. And I still stand by that because, hold on. So I had a box full of loose eyeshadows in here. But I do believe that I use my Michael Todd one now over my Clarisonic just because I think that's great that I can get the same product for cheaper. By a lot? Yes, ma'am. That's what I want. So anyway, real quick, I am going to dust my whole eyelid with this Concrete Mineral shade called PYT. And it's like this really pretty, like, peachy nude color, and I love it so much. Anyway, not sponsored. None of my videos are sponsored, and if they are sponsored, we're all going to have a party together. I will let you know my first sponsorship. And that's the cool thing about, like, our little community here is I know for a fact, like, if I get a sponsorship, I'm not going to have to feel weird about, like, oh, we should hide it from the subscribers. I'm just like, no, me and my subscribers will celebrate together. Like, what kind of community do you have that you have to, like, figure out how you're gonna lie and trick them into, like, so you can legally disclose your sponsorship without actually having to disclose it like that? I don't know. I can't imagine having a community like that. Like our community here with us, I feel like if something good happened to me, that you guys would all be happy for me. Like, I don't feel like I would have to hide, like, a sponsorship. I feel like if I got a sponsor, you guys would be just as happy as me. It'd be like, oh, hell yeah. Like, look at her go. You do your thing, boo. Heck yeah, we'll watch your sponsored video because you know I'm not going to lie to you, try to sell you something crappy, and you just want me to do good. And that's really cool. That's like what we have that most other communities, I didn't realize this, most other communities don't have that. Like, they'll be like, I don't want to watch a sponsored video from you. And that's sad to me. Like, if you are in somebody's, like, community and you don't want them to do well, or you don't want them to make sponsored content, all I can think of is you don't trust them to, like, be sponsored by a brand that they already believe in, and that hurts my feelings for those influencers. It really does, because I know that that's not the kind of community that I have, and I feel sorry for them that they're here. They've been here longer than me, have more members of their community, and they're like, oh, how do I get around this? And I'm like, how? I'm just confused as to why you would be trying to get around it. Like, these are your people. They should be happy for you. And they're just like, oh, no. That's not how it works. I'm just like, but it should be how it works. Like, maybe it's not. I'm new to YouTube. Maybe I don't really know. But I just genuinely believe that you guys would be happy for me and want me to do well. So this is what we got so far in this here look. We're using our peachy shade wet to go back over it because it does have glitter, and I do want some of that glitter to show through. It's this shade here, PYT. Right, PYT? Yeah. And then I use the shade of Concrete Minerals, both of these. It's a matte shade called Bandit, and I kind of ran it through the crease, and I'm just kind of patting this on here, letting it look its own little way, kind of running it down like this to kind of give me some dimension. But this is it. This is what we're going to do. So, I'm just glad I have you guys to sit here and, like, talk to. And I feel like you all think that I'm just, like, buttering your asses all the time. Just like, I love my community so much, and I love them, and they love me. But you do. And that means so much to me that you guys really do, like, support me. And it makes me so happy to know that I have a community that's not trying, like, out to get me and trying to, like, clock me and see what I'm doing wrong. And we actually have a couple new members here recently I have seen because I stalked my statistics the other day randomly because I was like, I want to see what my stats are. And 25% of y'all ain't subscribed to me. Yeah, I called you out. But I've had some new subscribers here recently. I just want to say shout out. Hey guys. Hey newbies. It's good to see ya. Here in this community, we're all very supportive. If you have issues you need to talk about, everyone here will talk about them with you. We all stand up for each other. We are the nicest fucking... I mean, I will go on and on and on about my little community because the Unicorn Army is a fucking family for real. Like, everybody says that, like, oh, fam. No. We've been together for years. Like, I don't have a lot of, like, new subscribers or new followers, and I never have. Like, I've always had the same little group of people for years, and we've all just been together from, like, the beginning. Like, it's, I don't know, like, I don't think you guys really know how much I, like, recognize a lot of you. Like, I know a lot of your names, like, and I will talk about you like you're my friends, and I'm like, oh my god, like, Scott made the funniest comment, or, oh my gosh, so Kelsey left this hilarious comment on one of my videos, and I know you guys, like, I don't always have time to comment back to everything, and I wish I did, but it's just the honest truth. I just don't have the time. But it's not that I don't know you and I don't watch like your comments, and I don't recognize a lot of you who have been here forever. And I do. I recognize you and I know you. And it means a lot to me that you stuck with me through 2 different Facebook pages, and then we moved to here, and everybody was just as happy for me as I was happy, and we moved primarily to YouTube, and everyone didn't come with me, but the ones that I've recognized that have been with me this entire time, they all came over here, and they're just like, whatever, we'll just come over to YouTube if that's what you want to do, and it's fine, and we support you. We want you to be happy, and that means more to me than you guys could ever freaking know. Just having that like solid
Mommy, I got one
community.
more to do.
Well, get it done, girlfriend. But that's my little sappiness. This is gonna be a long ass video yet again. It's gonna be long as fuck, and I'm sorry. Because I always do this, like I get on these tangents, and at the end of my tangents, I'm always like, I love you guys so much, and I hope you love me. But that's just true. I just love you. I love every single one of you. I love seeing your comments. I love talking to you. It makes me so happy. It warms my little heart, and I'm going to cry about it. I do cry about it sometimes. Like, oh, God, I get so emotional when I just get all the positive feedback. And we have such a positive community. Like, I have not had a bunch of, like, well, that's not true. My Kat Von D video got a lot of hate. But that was like an old post. I don't know why I even posted it to YouTube, because it was still like 8 months after it happened. And I was like, I'll just put this video on YouTube because it was a long one and I saved it. So I'll put it up on there. And then later I was like, I don't know why I fucking did that. Like, it's old news and everybody's mad. But it's my own fault. I can't even really get upset. Also, this is the Tarte Lifted Sweatproof Mascara, and it's black brown, and I am going to wear this today. I know, right? I'm not wearing Lash Warrior for once. We'll see how I feel. But anyway, I just really appreciate all of you. And I appreciate our positivity. And that's really why I left Facebook. It was just so freaking negative. And it was just really disheartening for me. Because I would try really hard. And I was really into like really creative makeup at the time. And I was putting out what I thought was really good content. And be like, cool, you want to see a 90s grunge? Cool. You want to see a rainbow eye? Cool. You want to see unicorn makeup? Cool. But every time I did, I would just get so much, like, hate that, honestly, it just discouraged me to the point that I don't even really have the passion for those types of makeup videos anymore, because as much as I enjoy creative makeup, it's not really worth it mentally for me to do that all the time, because I get so, like, down, and then I just won't feel like doing makeup for a month because I get so much, like, hate over just trying to do what you guys wanted me to. Like this, I don't know, it's stupid, and I shouldn't let it bother me so much, but it does. And I'm still just a person. Like, I don't have a huge following anymore. I used to back in the day. Remember when we had 300,000 followers on Facebook, and now I've got like 8,000.